sport that's been played for hundreds of years where an individual takes a small ball and tries to hit it hundreds of yards down green grass into a hole in as few strokes as possible. Evolving as technology grew, a person tries to master the swing, the technique, trying to hit the sweet spot. This is golf. Today I'm here to inform you about the basic anatomy of a golf club, which is a tool that you need to play this game. As a side note, I grew up playing since I was 5 years old. My dad started me young. I used to play with him and his friends all the time. I joined junior tournaments and I also played all throughout high school. Nowadays, I'm lucky to even get a round in once a month. Okay, let's get started with the basic rule in golf. Now, of course, this is just for tournament play. Basic rule, according to usga.org, you are allowed a maximum of 14 clubs in your bag. Now, what this bag usually consists of will be a driver, couple fairway woods. This is a 3-wood and this is a 5-wood. You'll have your sand wedge, pitching wedge, 9-iron, 8-iron, seven-iron, 6-iron, 5-iron, four-iron, 3-iron, and a putter. Now, I don't have 14 clubs in my bag, just because this is just how I like to play. There's also like a 2-iron, a 1-iron, other hybrids that I won't get into. But the rule is you can only have a max of 14 clubs. Now, let's get into the anatomy of the club. Right here, I have a sand wedge. And there's 3 basic parts that I want to tell you about today to a golf club. According to golfdistillery.com, there's a bunch of parts that you can know about, but today I'm only going to tell you about the grip, the shaft, and the club head. Now, to be able to use this golf club, it's similar to swinging a baseball bat, except you're in a different position, right? You're gonna take your hands, bring it around the grip. You're gonna have a ball right in front of your stance. Bring your arms back and swing all the way through, launching the ball down the fairway. Now, compared to the distance you have to the hole, this is where loft and degree comes into play. This is why you have 14 clubs in your bag to hit different types of shots, right? According to golfmonthly.com, the degree and loft of a club influence flight and distance. Okay, so let's take a look at my driver. And we'll take a look at my sand wedge. Now, my driver, if you can see on there, is about 9.5 degrees of loft, while my sand wedge is 56 degrees of loft. If I'm gonna be playing on a hole that's about 300 yards plus, I will start off with my driver, just so I can try to launch it far enough to get closer to the hole. Now, let's say I'm about 100 yards to the hole, I'm gonna use my sand wedge because it will cause me to hit a shorter distance and try to get it closer to the pin or even in if I'm lucky enough, right? And then, last but not least, you have the putter. According to golf.com, a putter usually has about 2 to 4 degrees of loft. Now the putter isn't for launching anything, right? This is for when you're on the green, when you're close to the hole. All you're trying to do is take a smooth stroke back and forward and roll the ball in the hole. And that's basically all you need to know about the anatomy of a golf club and how to use it. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.